Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here with yet another video on my favorite thing in the entire world, crypto goddamn currency. Yes! Today we're talking drip, we're talking drip garden, we're talking about a changed up, a reimagined strategy that I do have for it after some discussions in my Telegram group. We're going to get to that later, and we also have, at the very end of the video, the drip roulette giveaway. Yep, 100% of the drip is going to two people. Yeah, one person gets 75%, one person gets 25%. It's a lot of money. Two big winners. That's at the end of the video, so watch along for that. The link for the garden contract and the link for my Team 2 roulette team are in the description. So this is the garden. I actually missed the launch of it because I fell asleep. It was launching at about, it launched about 3 a.m. It took longer than the clock did. So I faded because I had to get up at 6 to work. But I'm in now. And it's going pretty well for me because I did follow one of my strategies, which was the first one, which I said, which is just to shill the fuck out of it. And I've been doing that, and it's been going very well so far. So before we begin that, I'm just going to pop into the drip liberation contract because I need to pick up some more LP tokens to get into this. This contract is fantastic because if I did want to make drip and BUSD liquidity, I'd have to probably buy the drip for 10% tax, then pair the drip for 10% more tax on that drip because of the tokenomics of it. But with the Liberator contract, I can pair and purchase drip without paying that 10%. I can use a whole bunch of different tokens to do this. As you can see here, there are about 10 blue chip tokens that I could choose from if I wanted to, but I'm just going to use BUSD today because I have some lying around. So I'm going to take 500 BUSD. That's going to split it into half stablecoin, half drip, and I'm going to throw that into the garden as well. Just click supply there. Had to approve it earlier. And that is now creating my tokens. You can then add them to MetaMask. I already have. We can see here how it's all working. So I so far have purchased 439 plants. I have 40 available LP tokens to either compound or withdraw. The contract balance for this is already 161,000 LP tokens. That's a lot. There was an announcement that said that in the next couple of hours, there's going to be actually a dollar sign available for this, so you're going to be able to see how many dollars this is all worth, how many dollars your LP tokens are worth, how many dollars the contract balance is. So that's all good. And here we have the fertilizer bonus going between time, balance, and total. The idea behind it is that later on the contract, gardeners will be getting more LP for their deposits, is how this fertilizer bonus is going to work. The longer the contract's running, the more you get for your LP bonus. New blood coming into the contract is going to get rewarded for that. So that's how it's all going to work out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compound what I have here. So those 43. So then I will harvest or plant my seeds. So I'm going to compound. So my game for this is to compound for a good while because I want to get a pretty good printer for this going. Okay. So that's my plan. So I will be compounding this that I have there firstly. And then I'll take this also, these 17, and I'll buy another 69 plants. That's going to raise up my plants, like loads actually. This is going to be fantastic. Yeah, great. So it's put me up to 568 plants that I'm running on now. So let's see what that can create for me in the next coming days and weeks. I'll keep you updated on that. So that's how you get in. Very simple. It's pretty simple contract. Just the hardest part is getting your head around the liberation contract. Once you understand why that exists, then just it functions very much like a lot of the other dApps that we've been using. So the second part of this video is where I'm going to have a look more in the idea of compound interest, because like I said in the last video, I did say that if you compounded like I just did compound there for the next 30 days, then you would be able to, basically you're getting 3% daily, so then you would essentially be able to press harvest on day 30 and be able to take out your initial. But that's not actually true, because if I did compound every day, then I wouldn't be able to do that. I think what I was thinking was that if I don't compound every day, if you just sit there and let it take up, okay, and it sticks around the 3% daily, then I would be able to withdraw my initial after that. But that's not really the best strategy. So anyway, so I've been looking at this, and we're going to do a little bit of maths. Actually, it's exciting time, it's maths time. And we're going to find a better strategy than the one I did put in that video from yesterday. So let's have a look. This is a cool little DApp, okay? It's called the Daily Compound Interest Calculator. I'll leave it in the description. We have two ideas here. We have compound interest, we have daily compound interest. I'm going to go daily because we are thinking about this daily. I'm going to be doing transactions daily on the garden contract, so we're going to have a look at what we can do. So dollar form is going to actually just be LP tokens. So for example, at the moment I have that 568 plants, okay, or 0.7 LP tokens. I've put in, so I'm going to think about it roughly as drip LP tokens, okay, just to make it simpler for me to get my head around, because that's what we're purchasing with the Liberator contract. So if we take about 100 LP tokens, which at the moment would be worth about $2,000 or $3,000, I think, okay, for that much, it's a good amount, and our interest rate is a variable rate of 3% daily. So we're going to go 2.5, okay, because I don't think it's going to stick around 3 for long. Generally with the old mining contracts, they do dip down quite quickly, especially if the demand doesn't keep up. I think this is going to do really well, don't get me wrong. That's why I'm actually in it. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm not talking about any other mining contracts anymore because I don't really see they need constant money fed into them. The Manor Farm, the garden will, I think, because it's linked to the farm. If I just have spare money lying around, I'm going to throw it into the garden contract. If I want to take some big gambles, I'm going to throw it in the garden contract. If I want to show referrals, I can put it in the garden contract and, talk about it a lot. It's, the referral system on it is a beast. So I think between 2 and 2.5 is probably a more realistic idea for what I think kind of payouts are going to go. I'm going to be hopeful because I'm full of hopium. I'm going to go for a general interest rate of 2.5, going up to 3, going down to 2, that kind of thing, okay? And we're going to try to do that for 1 month, including the weekends, right? And my investment rate, if we do say what I was saying before, investing everything, okay, and my investment rate is 100%, then we're going to have a look at what that will do, right? So bringing it down here, it's going to do the maths. So my 100 LP tokens turn into 215 LP tokens after 30 days. So you have doubled your amount of initial investment, but you would not be able to then press claim on one day and take out your entire initial. You would just have doubled your investment into the DApp after 30 days. But then you have to also understand that as soon as you do withdraw on these kind of contracts, your general APR starts to fall a little bit. So you have to have a pretty good balance of withdrawing and claiming, okay, if you were going to do that. Just looking at continually compounding for 1 month, though, is what I'm going to talk about, because that is still a valid game plan, okay? We would be going, your earnings, you can see here daily, 2.5 liquidity tokens. Next couple days up to 3 liquidity tokens daily, you're compounding. Then up to 3.7 liquidity tokens. And you can see your total liquidity tokens, your total earnings of tokens going from combining together, right? So you're gardening together, you're getting up to 24 total compounded, up to 41 total compounded. Finally, after 30 days, if we scroll down to the bottom, you're compounding now 5.24 liquidity tokens daily, if it sticks around that 2.5%, and a total of 115 liquidity tokens have been compounded in total after 30 days. This is the awesome power of compound interest, meaning that your final balance that you have compounded completely would be more than double, right? 215 total LP tokens now compounded into the DApp. There's lots of variables here though, because it will also be depending on the price of plants at the time, because every time you compound, the price of plants is going to be going up and down also. You're going to get more or less for your buck as more LPs are being put in this contract. Generally, the price of plants is going to get more expensive. You're going to get less plants for your LP tokens. So that's also something to consider there. So many variables, right? But you can see from this simple explanation of the power of compound interest that you can double your capital inside of the gardener in 30 days. Then when you do go to start claiming, you will be claiming more than double the amount daily that you did before. So that's one strategy that you can use. Of course, like you saw from what I just did there when I arrived at this DApp, and I had quite a lot of available seed value that was from referrals. Referrals are definitely still the best way to play this kind of contract. Another idea taken from Toon Finance would be you could take a more 60-40 kind of thought on this, where you are going to invest 60% and then you are going to take profit on 40%. We can run that, okay, on the 2.5% daily kind of idea. And this is going to be a bit different. You're going to have 158 total LP tokens by the end of the month. So you've got 50% more. So then you would have 39 tokens in your wallet that you've withdrawn from the garden. You could then take those tokens and put them into layer 1 of Manor Farm, or into layer 2 even, because it's going to be 30 days after. So I guess you'll be putting these into layer 2. So to get out your entire initial doing 60-40 there, you could take out a total of 100 LP tokens. If it sticks around at 2.5%, you could do that in 60 days. You would get out your 100 tokens that you've put in, and still earning you a percentage profit of 252 from your 100. So you're getting, this is awesome compound interest, okay? Because you're still, you know, your increment, because you're putting 60% every day, you are still growing your capital. You're growing the amount that you're getting daily back from the 2.5. So you can see here, and your overall balance is growing. Here you can see your cash out and your investment rates. So this is a pretty fun tool to play around with. I like playing around, especially with the daily compounding part. I'll link this in the description. Okay, so let's get into our drip giveaway. Oh my God, $72. Let's just look at something really funny. This was absolutely ridiculous. What was happening earlier last night as this was, as the farm was, as the garden was just coming out. Look at that. Look at, oh my God, that's a peak of $93. My God, all-time high drip, $93 now. Like, it's just like a shark's fin. You can see what was happening here. Someone was selling. They actually, one of the biggest bag holders of drip sold off last night, and that went all the way down to 53, and then spiked in the space of 3 hours all the way 2x in 3 hours up to 93. Amazing. And then it's fallen again as another bag holder, big time bag holder, sold there. But we're now sitting very pretty at $72. So in wallet 1, the airdrop is on Sunday. That's for everybody airdrop. I'm going to build up about 250 drip, and I'm going to be sending that down to you. Notice I now have $454,000 of drip. Oh my God. I can't believe what this platform has done for me. It's an unbelievable platform. That's why I do have a lot of faith in the garden contract as well. I do have faith, so that's why I'm continuing to compound into it. Because of the faith that compounding is giving me to drip. It's unbelievable, the power of compound interest. For the drip roulette team, I do have 15 drip in my wallet that I'm going to be sending down to 2 lucky players, okay? One winner will be getting 11 drip, the other winner will be getting 4 drip, okay, from this. That's what the way drip roulette works. 2 winners every week. You know, a drip price of $72, and you're going to be getting 11 drips sent down to you. So the top winner of drip roulette this week is getting $792 of drip sent down to them. Wow, that is cool. We have 54 players still the same as last week actually, which is pretty good, just to see that we're all growing together actually. So I'll use my address. I'm just going to get all you guys out of here. Minimum directs, none. Team depth, 1. Minimum deposits, okay. Budget, doesn't matter. Run this. I just need to get how many people are eligible for this airdrop. To be eligible at the moment, you only need to have 1 drip in your faucet. All right, so we have 54 now. Very good. Okay, full team in now. Okay, full team's in. The last person actually did get their 1 drip in there. Okay, so let's get this done. Let's do it. All right, we got 54. Let's add these segments. Let's spin the wheel. Make a deal. Yeah, come on. Who we got? Who we got? 13. 13. Second place, right? To 13. It's 4 drip for 13. You know, $300, pretty good. 13, wallet number 13. Here we go. 1.86 drip in there. You're going to be growing now, buddy. Okay, 13, well done, well done. Now let's get to the winner, okay? Remove 13 from the equation. Let's spin. I'm going to turn on the volume for this so we can get the real spinning noise. Oh, before we end this video and I just give you the last winner, remember, like and subscribe. If you enjoy this kind of content, let's go. Woo! Whoa! Yeah! 33. Fantastic. 33. Coming down. There we are. 15 drip in there. Good job. I don't know if you won before with that kind of drip in there, but you've just won yourself 11 more drip. Nice job. So the details for the garden farm are in the description. The details for drip roulette team 2 are in there. Minimum of 1 drip to get in. And just look at this guy here. He just won 11 more drip. He's doubled his bag. Doubling the bag. All right. Peace. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.